Today, we're taking you somewhere magical, so come with me and let's explore the Pacific Northwest. Guys, it's Josh from the Hazelwood Auto Group, connecting community to cool places and fun events around town. And today, we're at the Hubert's Christmas Tree Farm. This is one of my favorite spots in town during the holiday season.
All right, so we're going to cover the top 5 things to remember when you're out Christmas tree hunting. The first thing you want to remember is your clothing. You're going to want to dress appropriately. It's the Pacific Northwest, it gets rainy, but you're also going to be getting on the ground and cutting these trees. So remember to wear something that you can get wet in or get muddy. So the second tip that I've got when you're at the tree farm is make sure you bring a tape measure or something to measure the tree with. Because when you're out here and you're looking at the trees, they look a lot smaller because there's no ceiling. So when you get it home, it might not fit. Measure your ceiling at home, and then when you get out here, measure the tree just to make sure it fits. And obviously you can cut off a little bit of the top, a little bit of the bottom when you get it to your house. Take a wild guess how tall this tree is in the comments below. All right, so the next tip is make sure you bring a beverage with you. They've got a couple different coffee trucks here, but they have their famous Noble House right behind me. And this house has got the most Christmassy smell inside. It's got a wood stove and cider. And pro tip, bring a thermos with you so you can fill it with cider and sip on it while you're tree hunting. All right, so I know I already talked about clothing, but it is important to not forget gloves. When you get down and you start cutting the tree, you're not going to want to get sap all over your hands, so bring a good pair of gloves. But the next tip that I have for when you're going out tree hunting is bring a saw. Now, Hubert's has hand saws that they will lend you, but I brought my own electric chainsaw. All right, when you're cutting down a Christmas tree, it's not super important for that first cut to be super flat. Just get it cut, because what you can do is once you get it down, you can always cut just a couple more inches off of the base of the tree so that it fits in your stand a little bit better. So I'm just gonna get under here, cut this puppy down. Timber! After hours and hours of searching for the perfect tree, we found just that. The perfect tree. Now the cool thing about Hubert's is that they have a ton of different species of trees. Now the last tip I have is probably the most important. You've spent hours finding your tree, you found the perfect one for your family, but how are you going to get it home? I'm driving the Chevy Silverado today, and it makes the perfect vehicle for getting a tree home. It's got a great bed for holding the tree. It even has the drop-down multi-use tailgate so that we can put the tree in and not have to worry about bending it too much. This Silverado is perfect for grabbing that Christmas tree. Now, some people just put their tree on top of their vehicle on the roof and tie it down. So if you're gonna go that route, be sure to bring tie downs or some type of string. All right, so there you have it, Hubert's Tree Farm. It's been open since 1960, and over the years it's expanded to 128 acres. It's owned by Randy and his family, and they do a good job taking care of this place. They're open 7 days a week, 9 to 5, until December 23rd. So be sure to stop by. Come and support your community. If this isn't on your tradition list yet, you definitely have to consider stopping by Hubert's Christmas Tree Farm and picking up a Christmas tree. Until the next one, we'll see you soon.